Princess Anne models tailored jacket, and Adidas shades in France. Princess Anne was seen at a reception with members of the Royal Regina Rifles regiment to mark the 80th anniversary of D-Day on Wednesday, looking her usual elegant self. The Princess Royal, 73, was seen wearing a navy cropped jacket which was buttoned asymmetrically. The wrap-style piece was teamed with a swishy floral skirt, a spring staple. Her jacket sat over the top of the waistline of her skirt to cut an elegant silhouette, and the knee-grazing garment added a touch of lightness. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. To accessorise her look, the princess opted for a pair of navy gloves and a navy handbag, as well as a pair of navy leather shoes with silver hardware and a block heel. She also wore sheer flesh-hued tights. To amplify her look, Zara Tindall's mother wore a triple string of pearls for a classically regal touch and matching earrings. Anne also pinned a gold ribbon brooch to her jacket. The brooch was studded with diamonds, and has taken pride of place in her jewellery box since 1969. According to the court jeweller, the Princess Royal previously wore the brooch during a trip to Washington D.C. in 2014 to open an exhibition on the Magna Carta, and when she met Colonel Frank Borman, the American astronaut who served as commander of the Apollo 8 mission. The final addition to the look that no royal fan could have expected was her polarized wraparound sunglasses that wouldn't have been out of place on the ski slopes or while out mountain biking. King Charles' sister rocked the Adidas style for a sporty edge. The princess marked the occasion by inspecting the troops as she arrived to unveil a statue of a Second World War Canadian Royal Regina Rifleman in Bretteville-Lauguères, Normandy. After having given a speech, Peter Phillips' mother met with a host of British veterans to commemorate the 80th anniversary before attending a Royal British Legion service of commemoration at the Bayeux War Cemetery, where she laid a wreath. Princess Anne led the way in style as she walked in a procession after a Thanksgiving service to commemorate the 80th anniversary of D-Day. Later that evening, Prince William's aunt was spotted in an icy white double-breasted coat as she met the President of the Commonwealth War Graves Commission. She shook hands with Cadet Corporal Grace Madison as she arrived for the Commonwealth War Grave Commission's Great Vigil. Anne also wore a printed red scarf for extra warmth. On Thursday, Anne was seen back in London as she took part in the annual Founders' Day parade at Royal Hospital, Chelsea. The Royal War Military uniform, as she saluted Chelsea pensioners. 51 years ago today, Princess Anne and Captain Mark Phillips officially announced their engagement. The following morning, on the 30th of May 1973, the couple stepped out on the grounds of Buckingham Palace to debut the bride-to-be's glittering sapphire and diamond engagement ring. A flashback to the memorable royal moment, which occurred more than 5 decades ago, proves that Princess Anne's penchant for fashion was just as evident in her 20s as it is today. In light of the anniversary of the Princess Royal's first engagement, Hello revisits Princess Anne's unmatched engagement style. The then 23-year-old daughter of Queen Elizabeth II wore a candy pink blazer and pleated skirt to officially mark her engagement. The striking suit, which featured peachy-toned tartan detailing amongst the skirt's pleats, along with a matching tartan necktie, highlighted the royal's feminine silhouette. Princess Anne paired her cropped jacket and rule-bending knee-grazing skirt with a smart black handbag and patent leather court shoes, twinning with her mother, who wore the same accessories in the official photographs. The photograph was captured before the Princess Royal had adopted her signature chignon hairstyle that she has worn religiously for the last 4 decades. Instead, Anne wore her brunette hair in a voluminous beehive, fastened with a French barrette that left her curled locks to fall past her shoulders. At the time, an official statement was released by Buckingham Palace. It is with the greatest pleasure that the Queen and Duke of Edinburgh announce the betrothal of their beloved daughter the Princess Anne to Lieutenant Mark Phillips, the Queen's Dragoon Guards, son of Mr. and Mrs. Peter Phillips.